tracking back, has there been any internal investigation into the attitudes of the police themselves, and what actions are being taken to eradicate domestic abuse by police officers? So again, this is linked, isn't it, to some of the publicity around Met officers particularly, and the case of Sarah Everard. So what can you tell us about that, Roy?
So I think there's a few initiatives on that at the moment, which we have a public inquiry investigation. In fact, I know that because one of my best people working with me on the fire side is going off to be the secretary of that investigation. We have the Lucy Casey work on the culture of the Met Police. We ourselves as Inspectorate have been commissioned to do a thematic inspection on police vetting, which is one of the issues that's certainly come up from Wayne Couzens and everyone. So I think, again, one of the things we need to do, and this is this system approach, I think they're looking at police culture, looking at vetting, looking at what happened around Wayne Couzens, Sarah Everard. There's lots of people. One of our challenges is to make sure that all links together, and make sure that we do look at policing as police officers as perpetrators as well as anything. And I know again, from the chief constables I talk to, they have a zero tolerance for when they find that now, and they will take action. So I think that it's a good focus. I would also want to say the vast majority of police officers are doing an excellent job and doing the right thing, but there is more to do.
So sort of supplementary question from me, Roy, on that is really around how the police can go about rebuilding survivors and victims' trust in the process. I know there's a lot of concerns that are certainly raised with me as in my role as CEO, and also with Women's Aid, about that kind of trust.
I think, from my point of view, I think it's the way that the police, we see excellent examples every day, the way police treat victims of crime, wherever it is, but particularly domestic abuse victims, repeat victims. We see some excellent practice out there, but it comes back to that inconsistency again. That needs to become consistent. It needs to, the police need to treat people with the respect that they deserve. And if the outcome isn't always what the victims after, at least explain why the outcome is where it is. So I think police supporting victims through the criminal justice system is a particular response. I mentioned that earlier, especially with the criminal justice system under so much strain at the moment. So I think it's excellent communication, understanding the victims' concerns and what they see as a good outcome, and really talking to those people and keeping in constant touch. But it is a significant demand as well. You know yourself, sir, you said about how big the demand is. One of and this I hope it won't be controversial, but one of the things I want to bring is that view on societal change again. I'm quite obviously a man. I have two grown-up sons, 26 and 28. We don't find it that hard to treat women and girls with respect and they deserve. So, that's the sort of message I want to push in my role. We should treat people with respect as well.